Hi all. So since the camera had a blackout, I decided to bring this little drawing as an icon. When the camera is not there, I will leave it. I will turn it on, and I will leave it here. So since the camera, there shouldn't be duplication. There. Yeah, that should be perfect. So this project, this is about 3 or about 4. Can't remember. In each case, there's a lot to do, a lot of refining, and there are new elements I need to add. This is a legendary sort of snake. It's more of a bird, and I will provide the reference photos in the YouTube video. There are so many. I'll put the main ones. And the interesting thing about this creature is that it has feathers and fur, not normal snake skin, and it's not soft skin. As well as it has wings, which we will add now in here, and then we will go to Maya, and very quickly we will make the rest of the body. But we'll work on that. We'll take our time. There's no need to rush for anything. Let's start in a second. Remember last time we worked on the upper jaw as well as the rest of the head, but we didn't refine the lower jaw. And even the upper one needs refining. I can see it changing the quality since last time. The back of the head needs to change. And the body completely we didn't do anything about. Let's see. Hopefully the computer won't lag, because every time it lags, I have to end the project very fast. Yeah, there's a lot to do. And certainly, as always, we will make a reference for this stream, for this part, to see the beginning of this part compared to the end. I'll be right back. Let's begin. I can see a lot of flaws. Let's actually start with the lower jaw. So this is the one we use. We have a lot of ones. We need to deal with the visible ones. What is this? That's from last time. Actually, it fits this time, since it's the end of last time. So it was made for this part. Why do I say here a lot of parts going inside and out? What material is this? Is this a default? This is the default. Trim. Yeah. I did change the size last time. Let's remove this one now. I can't remember if I did change the resolution last time. Looks very good in here. This one. Geometry. Dynamesh. And Dynamesh. They are attached, that's fine. They're not meant to be on their own. Let's now smooth them. Shift. And smooth. With the symmetry active. I can see we need to use other brushes. And anyway, that's not the main problem now. This birdie snake. Let's see. For last time, it was useful to keep the head this way. Now we need to make it ready to be attached. So it has to be normal. And by normal, I mean this way. Something like this. Yes. Not that way. We will make this smaller, smoother. And we will work on the sharp edges. We shouldn't have sharp geometry as a result. Let's see. And there. Let's actually add this way. With a standard brush. Let's add clay. Clay build up. After smooth it, should be about a normal part of it. This way. That's funny. And that's fine. We can fix that. For now, I'll just use the move tool and get out. Because a normal creature of this kind would not highlight. If I put this back, let's actually edit the position of it, of this one. The other two moved. If I put them maybe this way, how will they reset? And we can do them actually without just from the angle arrow, because this will change it in 3D. This one, just the screen we are on. We'll get to that. Yeah, it looks beautiful now. Even though slightly, we will get to making it more convincing, but it needs to be slightly to the inside. The lower jaw. Yeah, this is the visible one. Let's only move it. This one is different. As I said in the last stream or the one before it, it depends on the animal. Placing this move tool will work like real animals. Snakes would normally have it in here, and the snake-like creatures. But for dinosaurs, for example, it would be from back there. So this is a legendary creature. Let's actually, to be able to see it, we need to move it. If I do this, that's a flaw we need to fix. We shouldn't move it without with the symmetry active. We need to deactivate it first, and then we'll get back and activate it. Now we need it, that's fine. We need it this way so we can work on it. I'm not sure if ZBrush offers any layer opacity. or do we need to just make it invisible, the ones we don't need? Building up and then refining is a better idea than having missing parts. Where's the body? There it is. I don't know why this is duplicated. Just for the, not this one. Undo. That's fine. Duplicate this one. And certainly we can see the topology is crazy. We need to bring it down. And now if we smooth it, no, that's too much. Undo. For now it's just a tube, there is no details on it, so there's no need for high resolutions. Now if we smooth, yeah, now it's more convincing and looks more like what we need it to be. Let's actually try and move it this way. Will it look better? I can see it's starting to look more like Monster Hunter, but we are not planning to make a dinosaur. Therefore I will change this. Maybe if I do this, it will be more like a snake. Come on. And the standard this way. Smaller. That's so much in here. We need to do it slightly. Yeah, I prefer to do the rest in Maya because we don't need much detail. Let's what did I do? Let's actually make sure the lower jaw is made perfectly, and then add the wings, which is not going to be very easy as it's a mythical creature, but that's the idea of designing. Let me think. To add wings, we'd need to add two either cubes or sphere, and that object, after making the main line, we'd need to add parts to it. Feathers we'd need to design. We'll make very simple ones and do. And hopefully I won't leave today before I work more on the upper and the lower jaws. And the idea of this creature would be visible. Let's actually go to my the device needs to be connected to USB. Let's switch to mine and come back. Where did mine go? Waiting for it to load. Yeah, let's start with my. This time, screen recorder is different to how I would normally use it. Let's just keep a record of that. Yeah, mine is ready now. Switch the screen to Maya. Properties. Maya. There it is. The two changed. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I think the dinosaur now can have a break. Okay, now back to the hard surface modeling. I wanted what I wanted to do was this actually is like a project. The body, we said, and the way I'm going to do that will be as we always do in hard surface modeling. We don't have a lot of topology. The resolution is to minimum, which makes it very fast. And manually I will let's actually insert using the insert edge lobe. Where did it go? Yeah, this one. Middle to the middle. And it can be programmed actually, but we don't need to. Our creature does not have identically cylinder body, so that's fine. Just delete faces. We don't need. Actually, we need one of them. We need to deactivate this tool. Faces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just take this vertex, bring it down, all the way down. Please move. Why doesn't? Okay. just go up and down. That's interesting. Again, vertex. That's weird. Let's take this outwards. Very easily, all the same. That's interesting. This is refusing to work normally. Let's see. It moves normally, but why do we have extra faces we didn't recognize? Do we have duplicated lines? No. If I delete this line, it's gone. That's weird. This never happened, but that's fine. It could be because mine is not taking all the processing. Let's see, how do we fix this? Let's first delete this way and try now. If I do by, it won't move. How? If I do only one and the normal move tool doesn't. Wow, that's very interesting. Let's retry. This time let's add the lines using this tool. What is it called? Multicut tool. And to be accurate, we need to take the fixed camera from the top, would be best, and just bring it from this, the 3 to the -3 in the x-axis, just 1 -1 to 1 in the y-axis, and the z will be done by itself. This now selected by vertex and trying to move it. That's insane. It doesn't go up and down. This one. Is it the setting? Let's see. If I do soft selection, the lines, this one, I think there's a problem in the processing because already ZBrush takes too much. And if we try now, wow, this is out of norms. All sides, extend, yeah, this worked. If I use the normal tool, it won't move them. It has the maximum. I'll reset the setting later, but now we'll have to find a way around it. And that means by extruding, we just go up. What is this static? These two? Nope. These two. Extrude. But when we try to join them, they won't. Let's select by vertices. Join them. They won't go to the center, I see. That's a glitch. It's not how Maya works. But that did what we wanted. And actually, since we are transforming it into organic modeling, it won't matter. This can be fixed. But what really matters is these lines. They truly need to go up and down to the outside. And also, let's add from 2 in x to minus 1 in x should do. Perspective. Delete these faces. Okay, I see there's some duplication. Wow. Go back. If I select all and delete, why did it delete? 1 second. If I select all of these without the ones in the back, delete. These are not meant to be there. Where are they? Delete. They're gone. Let's try to extrude. The move tool won't move. That's weird. Let's say Google. Because shape is very basic. It's not something complex we want to do. Oh yeah, move tool won't work. It won't drag anything, whether it's face or vertices. Or edges. Yeah, we need to reset the preferences. It's just something went wrong in the setting, or it didn't update correctly. I think the screen capture doesn't show the list. Setting and preferences. It should be this one. This is actually a switch to. This is actually a switch off the camera. The screen. And now I will restart. I'll start a new project. We don't need this one. Before I bring back the camera, quick check. I can see the current setting. If I take it up, it would go to the left and to the right, and it won't go anywhere else than the dimensions of the cube itself. That's pretty weird. Let's see. Yeah, it's much better in 3D to design 3D is to combine always, depending on the thing you want to achieve. This way you can learn in all paths. And really sometimes it takes hours to do just something very simple. Is there a reset? Reset tool. Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. It wasn't where did the previous project we were working on? It's okay. We will redo it. Get it back. Screen. Should be back. one. Yeah, there it is. So all we need to do is to open the move tool and just click the reset button. That easy. It doesn't show because streaming software doesn't show less if it's not for screen capture. So this is x to minus x and minus y to y. And we need to do it from the sides. Just we need to add one. This is top view. This is top view. So y to y minus 1. And there we go. And this, as I said, where did it go? We need edges. We don't need it to be identical. Now, if I select this vertex, and this works perfectly fine. That's awesome. Let's select all. Drag and select all. I want to give the feeling of round shape. At the same time, keeping the topology at minimum. Let's bring these vertices. So that's fine. All we needed to do is just reset the tool. And actually, since it's going to be organic modeling, this should not go to the outside. Should be attached just like this too. Let's bring it to the inside and bring it down. Well, so they're not identical. Actually, it's very important to bring an identical object to ZBrush. Yeah, this is not identical. Let's go back. So we have these four. The first step, I took them to the inside. They look all to be the same. The second step, I took them down. Two of them weren't attached to the body. We were left with two. I brought this to the inside, and they're not identical. Go back. Let's just bring them down and leave them. Can attach them in ZBrush. We don't want any asymmetry. Any asymmetry will ruin the whole work. We'll understand why when we bring it to ZBrush. So this is going to be a round object as we extrude it. The base should be this wide. If I take it up, yeah, and now we're going to do a lot with these. Move. I'm not sure which direction we should take it. Do we take it into circles? Or do we create like an like a rob? Let's do anything for now. Need to take it out, make it bigger. This way. Change that. Extrude this way. And around. Again. But this time we need to take it up. Do that a little bit. Extrude this way. And around. And up. Top view. Perspective. And extrude to the left. And so forth. Making it round is not very easy, especially doing it manually. Let's make it more round. Let's take the top view, like this here. Just by using the eye, we need to readjust it. Like we need extra ones actually. We need one here, one there, and certainly one in here, and maybe more this way. And this one should be more round. This is not very round. Just to get the effect of any face, you just need to select two edges. That gives the exact thing. As well as all vertices of those edges. We'll move the exact thing. The difference is it's not is only at certain situations where only one would can get things done correctly. The others won't do the same thing. Other than that, it's up to you. Okay, so I'm not going to bother and extrude this all over again. I'll just duplicate and what are they? They translate. The rotate, let's set them all to zeros. That's very nice of you. If I, oh, that's 9. It should be 0. Okay, if I put minus, it's the same. This is what we need. We are going organic, so that's fine. This should be attached to this, yet it's 180 degrees, around the 180 degrees. This way and this is not part of it. We need to combine this. Let's actually, how do we that in the best way? We do that the best approach is to use the soft select. I'm opening a menu that is not being recorded and increase the soft select. And if I select this one, no, that shouldn't take them all. I'll give that 5 maybe. It shouldn't take the ones in here. I think we can deselect them. No. It should be this one. I'll give it then that looks smart. If I press 5, yeah, 4 and 5 is hotkeys. I wanted to enter 4 as a value. 3. It's a list that you don't see for now. I'll give that 2 and enter. Yeah, now it doesn't move the other, but also it means we need to select this part on its own. I think you need to go down, not this one. Come on. And these guys now can move upwards. There are flaws we can fix. And actually I want to bring this more to the center in here. That's fine if it's this way. We fix that in mind. And this face, not that much, but and let's attach them. Let's do that using the bridge. Again, I have menus you don't see. Just select this and bridge. They should be connected correctly. I will deactivate the soft select for good reason, just to refine using normal geometry means. By each vertex. To always different direction should be this way. We can see this is way to the outside. This is way to the inside. That's funny. We can create a city inside this place. Let's see. This shouldn't happen when we take it to digital sculpt to mix. So let's use soft select again. We can later bring it back down after we design it. We will get to the phase of what we call, I think, rigging, posing the character, and that also means animals. And any character, even how surface modeling needs to be positioned and set correct. So in designing, we need to keep maintain some space in order to avoid any mixing, and any overlapping will cause mixing in parts of the body. That's what we need to avoid. And then after everything is ready and designed, we can bring them back to this position, or a little bit up, but they won't mix after they are fully designed. So you can see this or not, you can see the problem. Let's use faces, select, not deselect. This. Actually, the opposite would have been easier. But that's fine, either way. We'll do it. This way. Deactivate this one. The ones inside, we need to see it from there. They don't seem to be. They will show if they are. Okay, I think we are ready to take this. We can see one is still mixing. Not just one, I can see many. More than one. How many are there? Yeah, this one will get fixed after. Let's try now. Go down. Does that affect any other one? No. It should be this. I can see. That's fine. We can do that very easily on its own. We need it to go to the inside of this one. And deselect this one. And now to work perfectly. We'll bring it up. But first, this way. It looks awesome. Just 1 second. I've got to do my keyboard because I keep pressing the Windows button. I need to physically disable this key, the Windows key. Now it wants to be clicked accidentally. It just volunteers to pop up before the intended keys. Okay, we're almost done. Take this down a little bit, and actually the flow is in this one, and it's back up. I can see here it's not very fancy, but still it can do. The hard surface modeling can be more fun. I will export this object. Again, a screen you don't see. Even though I already, I've already in my designed a similar, but I'm not sure the file is. It was more identical than this one, but I can't look at the, can't remember the place of the object in the directories, so we'll not bother for now. Now we need to switch to our awesome friend, the sculpting software. Certainly not this one. Nope. Where did it go? No. Let's see. There it is. And now if I extend it, does it appear there? Or is it a black screen? Because there is something about this software isn't in other softwares. Just has this weird way of being captured. It's not considered as full game as full screen as the game. At the same time, it's not uh, treated as normal software. The screen is still black. That's weird. Yeah, now it says yeah, it's active. It took its time. And before I finish this one, let's not forget, I want to make wings. Let's bring the object we just designed. And there it is. The first one popped up. That's nice of you, but where did the original body go? Yeah, that can't have symmetry for now. Should be bigger, more round, and attached to this one. Yeah, that's 3D. I can see it's not the same size, so make it bigger. Because it's not what is it? Dynamic. Yeah, now we can see. This way it should be. That's yeah, and here I will add wings. because it's not a normal animal. We need to smooth this, and the topology will, the geometry will become more organic than it looks like into dynamic. This will be gone already. Just as an extra part of the body. Which we will get to more later. Let's actually take down all of them in size so we can, in data streams, we will get back to larger size so we can minimize the brush. So now it's been smooth. We can manually adjust them. Does it look convincing? Or should we just extend this one? Either way, let's just add the wings. And by that, last time I was saying we'll add a new. We did this before. We'll add a new layer with, for example, a cube, which we will move. It didn't insert. It's this one. Why can't we even see it? Why aren't these active? It's there, but if I deactivate this one, it's not visible. Why is it not visible? Delete. Let's insert a sphere. Where is this sphere? Quick save. Zoom in. If I go back to this, bring this one back. Here's our guy. If I use the insert, Let's just add the highest resolution of any sphere, and symmetry should be active. Let's have our object this way. We can't do that without getting I see the problem. That's fine. We're done with this tool. If we go back to this, yeah, all of them, and bring it. Where did that go on its own? Bring them all to the middle. And now we have this. Bring them just these two without the rest to the body. Actually, let's do them the other way around. It's easier to have this on the right. Bring it down this way. Smaller and taller, and to the center. And this way. Not that much, but these are the ones that placed correctly. The other need to be readjusted, but now they are detached. It doesn't matter. We need to have wings. Let's see. If I manually extend this one, it should behave like a wing, and they should be more like that, and more attached to the body. And that's just basic line. It's not all of the wing. If I smooth that, yeah, now starting to get I need to minimize the size of this one. Yeah, it should look very fancy. And this should go down. And just by eyesight, bring it outward. Sometimes it looks weird, sometimes it looks funny, sometimes it looks creepy. But eventually it will look awesome. But backward. We need to rotate it, but we won't do that now. It's not very easy. Let's have the, let's actually, before I do that, let's just check out the reference. Yeah, and the reference is designed on its own and then attached. So let's make this disappear. All of them. One second. What is sticky mode? When I said all of them, I meant make them disappear. That's fine. We do each on its own. Yeah, there we go. These two. Quick save. And we will design them on their own. I'll take them down. I'm not sure if Zbrush has groups for layers. Zbrushcore. What should I do? This one? Insert. Just anything would do. We can see the place is up there. We need to bring it down. and that's not what we are going to work with. So we will bring a cube, activate symmetry. This time I will hide the other object we have. And delete hidden as we always do. Modify topology, it's gone. Now anyone we work on will change the other. Since we want to make a feather, it should be very thin. It didn't come to the inside. That's fine. Smaller, away from each other. If I reset this, yeah, this should do. Let's move them manually now. Yeah, it's starting to look like a real feather. Smooth? Nope. That was not a very good idea. We need a lot of these to add. Let's do this. If it was ZBrush, there would be a brush for this. Let's actually check. I think there was I think this one can do it. We can assign our own object to one of the brushes. But is that? Yeah, but we don't want the pre-designed ones. How can we add paths to this one? Can we right click? The same. Right here. What if we right click twice? There. It's because it's selected. It's inactive in the list and active there. What is this for? This is also bot, but they are based on sheets. Can we add our own? That's fine. We'll do it the classic way, which is the way we will learn. So we have these as scouts. Let's add them. And normally more than one would be overlapping. Let's try this the first time I do this. And ZBrush. We just come here, click the duplicate. We do slightly, as well as change the rotation, duplicate the other way. And actually now it's not very good idea to duplicate just one. Even though it works, it's better to combine the others and duplicate them. So that would be merge. I would say merge feasible, just to save some processing. That would be insert. Now it's merged. But we don't want a lot of ones and divided. Instead of that, we will save the computer some processing power and put them in one place. Insert, and our design is back. Now all we need to do is insert again, or just duplicate. Now we don't see it because they are in the same exact position, but if we move them with the move tool, which needs to come down, we will deal with that guy. Oh my god. No. Nope. Not this way. I said symmetry is active. It's not active in this one. That's because, yeah, the core has to be this way. So we have to figure out how to place each feather, as well as we need to change the size of it as we go right or left. And that would be more this way. Let's see. Insert. Again, let's not forget the symmetry. Bring this down and move them. We can move them, just to reattach them. We will get to how to move them, but normally feathers are very straightforward. They don't come in curly shapes. So we need to change each one, but that's fine. Now I think we reach out to them. No. Symmetry. No. We need to change this each time. What was it? Yeah, I wanted to minimize this way. This one. And actually, I want the ones in there. I can see this is this sphere. I can see this sphere is with these points. So we need to first unhighlight and then hide the part we want to delete and go to delete hidden. It's gone. We'll get back to the bone. Now I want to merge visible to save us a lot of time and insert, but we want these back. Insert. Now we have a lot of feathers and saved us a lot of time. But I didn't duplicate. I didn't merge all of the ones we've got there because I think we are still. We need to rotate this. Back and forth. Hopefully my computer won't go crazy. Insert just the 3 ones. Yeah, that's a good position. But we don't want them to be in the same rotation angle. We need to slightly change them. I think that's the craziest way to make wings with the bird's wings, because there is a bat wings, and bat wings normally don't have feathers. The space. Yeah, it might get boring doing this. Let's bring back our beautiful creature. Oh my god. I can see now that's much larger than we imagined. Let's see. No, certainly that's not the size of those wings. They're not ready, but still, let's we need to get them done, all of them, before we resize. But for this stream, I will leave the other parts for next stream. And still, I want to work on the audio because I said I'll work on it this part. Okay, the best way to do this, deactivate them all, these ones, and this one. And we go to the visible, bring this down, to the center, deactivate the symmetry, select all of them, make it this big, up, and quickly go through these. This way. This creature has wings. This is the proper size. Maybe we'll make this smaller later, after it's complete. I think I need to make another one of this. I can't make one just for all of them. That's going to be a lot of repeated work. Let's deal with the jaws now, the lower jaw. I will actually duplicate to keep it as a reference. I'll work on its own. For now, I will go to this for all of them. Again, we cannot do that. I now remember. Let's see. We leave just the visible. The rest we just unhide. Normally by making groups, like we do in 2D and Photoshop, you can deselect all the group. I think in the full version of ZBrush, we can do that. There it is. This one. I think it's very clear, the flaws of it. The reason we size and resize it goes to that direction is because the pivot point is up there. we need to bring it back. Deactivate symmetry. Oh my god. This way. Deep breath. From down there. I'm not sure if this, yeah, this resets pretty nicely when we get it very close. This way. Actually, I would take it down. And now when I size and resize, you can see it does that according to the pivot point. It won't go to other directions. That's very important in 3D, especially when you have a lot of parts. Okay, let's be brave and ruin this piece. Let's bring up the topology a little bit. Let's see. Bring this down. Yeah, normally the mouth would have this part to the inside. Let's do it smoothly. Okay, I forgot to reactivate the symmetry. Now we want further. Yeah, that brought up the flaws in these ones. This one. Smooth this. This one with the clear brush would go on very nicely. If we do this, what would happen? From a distance, is it symmetrical? Is it identical? That's weird. We have a flaw in here. Why is that happening? Let's see. Why is this your not identical? That's tricky. Very tricky. Yeah, we can see the variation. That's actually also mathematics. These waves are mathematical. Since it's asymmetrical, we need to delete it and redo this one. If I take this one up, Okay, so even this one is flawed. That's a problem we have. Does that apply to the upper part, the head? If symmetry is active? No, you can see it's nicely identical. So which jaw is still identical? We are lucky we didn't do anything. This one is identical. We are very lucky. We didn't make any progress. Let's duplicate this awesome one. But then delete the flawed one. We don't need it. And redo this one. Small. Um, Smaller size. Yeah, in fact, it should be. It should look like this. We want to have something like a wall in here. Even though it's not, it's going to be have variations. This is a very important part I want to emphasize in ZBrush. If the object disappears, sometimes because of processing problems, the best way to look at the project is to go to geometry, then size, and scale it up. Now we can see it. As we see it, the thing we need to do is adjust our screen this way to it, and then undo, and it will be in the normal size we were working on. Let's see. I think this one will do if we keep the size reasonable. I thought I might get back to this and trim them as needed, but we need the effect. Let's do that now actually. Now it starts to behave like a piece of paper, which is very bad. Is because the resolution is not very high. Let's figure a way to do this. Let's retry the temp standard and make it smooth as a difference. Kind of experiment this forever. This way. Click save and just pick them all back, all of them. Because of the delays of today, we did not get a lot of things done, but that's fine. We will fix that next stream. Because it's all about problem solving. So this is in the ideal position. Let's just, I think for ZBrush, if I place it here on the activate symmetry and work on it, no, I see. Let's bring it down. Which part is that? I think this one. No. Let's bring this somewhere we don't see. Take it back, down, rotate. Why is it smaller? Why does it look very small? Up, back. I don't want to change the X and Y. I'm just doing the Z axis, which where Z gives the 3D dimension. X and Y are the right and left, and the front and back. The up and down is the Z axis. We can see this one is smaller than the others. Let's bring it up. Yeah, this way. It's needed to be even scaled. This way. It's fine. We will get to that. And later, if we encounter this problem in ZBrush, we will learn how to solve it. What is this? Is that seriously up there? Yeah, we are starting to have legs. Wait for response. Because we are having a lot of sub objects. Very complex processing. Take a break until it loads. Okay, that happened very fast. Redo. There it is. Now I want to change its position, but I don't see it. Why are we moving something we don't see? Was it up there? If we scale it out, won't you? We will worry about that part later. We can even create another one. It's not yet designed. This is the one we are working on. I think that's pretty much sums up the concept. If we get these complete, like the sizes perfect, I want to place it back because we will lose the symmetry for the pivot point. I wanted to check if the head has identical, or did we place it? Okay, so I said we will look up the internet and ZBrush to a solution for this problem when we slightly sometimes can be very impossible to do manually, to place all objects in on the correct axis. Those are barely feasible, but those are the axes. This has to be in the very center from all directions in order to, especially right and left, have to be identical. Up and down won't pretty much be affected if right and left are perfect. That's for every creature that applies. So I will look up the next times how to reset without moving the others, just placing all of them in the right position and position them. That looks like a broken jaw. It's not broken, it's detached. That's fine. Does our creature look better than we've started today? Hopefully. 2 eyes. Yeah, next part is going to be pretty intense. So next time we'll start right from here. We'll continue designing the complete wings, and we'll keep refining parts and ensuring every part is positioned perfectly on the axis. Add all missing parts, and then we will refine and keep working on every part before we make the overall object. Maybe I might upgrade to full ZBrush, but I don't think I need to now, because anyway I don't use I prefer to use basic tools, but we'll see, because processing power is also important for me. So next time, as I said, we'll continue working on other parts until they are all complete, and then all we need is refine and change the and replace if we need to, and also we will reposition everything perfectly.